Welcome to our 306 Proverbs of the Arabian Peninsula. Today is the lesson 1. We'll discuss in this specific lesson the Proverbs of the Kuwait. These Proverbs are mostly in the Kuwaiti dialect, one of the distinctive dialect of the Gulf region. Let's start. The first is, generally these are the greetings as well, but we have listed it under the Proverbs of the Arabian Peninsula. So first one is Sallimat Allah, may God keep you safe. Salim, in a sense that may peace be upon you, or may Allah send peace on you, may God keep you safe. Next, Allah Yahdik, may Allah Almighty show you the right path. Huda is the noun of this, Hadayat, or the right path. So this is the present, may Allah show you the right path. Allah Yahdik. Next, Talumrik. This is also a very common greeting which you will hear not only in the Kuwait but also in other regions of the Gulf. May you live long. Tal mean long, umrik mean your age. So may your age be increased, or may you live long. This one, Asa min al mal wa minnik al iyal wa mink al iyal. So basically, this is said by Kuwaiti woman when congratulating a girl who has recently become engaged or married. So basically, it's a sort of congratulatory note or message which is said by an older lady to the newlywed. Minna, basically for min who, it's a derivative form of that. For him al-mal, the money. So for the bridegroom, enough money, and for the bride, min for you, al-iyal, enough children. So basically, this is a sort of a good wish for the husband that he may be granted money, mal, and for herself children. And to wish a traveler a happy journey, basically. It's a way of saying we hope you return to us safe and prosperous. So basically, there are two components of this. Atina Salim and Ghanim. Basically, the Salim, in a sense, is a form of peace in like completeness, that you come to us full. And ghanim is basically used for the sheep. Its literal meanings are for the sheep. So basically, it's a way of saying that you come to us that with safe and sound and with prosperity, because the ghanim is generally in the last century, it was used to indicate that if a person has more sheep, more livestock, then they are considered more prosperous. So next, it's basically for a dull person. It's the together with Baida Tiddiq. So basically, Baida or Baiza is used for white. It's also used for egg, to donate an egg. So a deek is rooster. So Baida Tiddiq mean a rooster's egg. That means a dull person. And by that is sow, the egg of sow, it's something someone spoken but never seen. Hayat, Badu, the Bedouins, tailor, Hayat is basically used for the tailor, a tailor of a Badu. So all these meaning dull person. Next, Addata, his bite, mo fi, no, not fi in safuf, is not in the wool. So his bite is not in the wool, hard bite. Next, akal, kalb in the standard MSA, but it's gulb, akal, gulb heart, akal he ate, simka fish, kabira is the standard big, but here in Arabic, in the Kuwaiti dialect, K becomes CH, it gives CH sound, so Chabira, Wajid, Wajid, like K here is reduced to CH, so Chabira, and Wajid is the big fish. So the very big Simka, very big fish, so he ate the heart of a big fish. Akal, Gulb, Simka, Chabira, Wajid. Next is the heart of the fish is rotten. Simka, Hazi, this fish, Gulb, Ha, it's like its heart. Which heart? The heart of this fish is Khais, is basically rotten. Next, Chalb, it's for the kalb, dog. It's not the same dog, it's the other calf. Nabba and Nabha is does not bite. So basically, a barking dog does not bite. No, this is the meaning, that it's just barking. Don't worry, it won't bite. Tes, Bawal, a pissing he goat. Tes, again, it's a specific word in the Kuwaiti dialect, which is this whole proverb is used for the uncouth person, unclean person. Allah, Weha, it's basically Wajha. Wajuh are used to indicate the face. Allah at Wajha, Weha, it's basically at his face. Again, typical Kuwaiti style, that at his face without fear. To say something at someone's face without a fear. Allah al khasm. Khasm is on nose, said respectfully to mean the addresses which will be fulfilled. On this or on my nose. Khasm. It's another generally in the Gulf, and so the tradition, they once the closer person or friends meet, they rub their nose, so they indicate this word. They say this word to indicate that it's another form of saying greetings. Okay. Next, Hamamit, Makkah. The Saudi city, the safe sanctuary, the pigeon of Makkah. So Hamamid Makkah, pigeons of Makkah, which means a peaceful person. Next, Motit al Jum'a. Basically, the Jum'a prayer is the Friday prayer, which is offered by all Muslims in the mosque. The Motit al Jum'a al Yim'a on Friday, supposed to be blessed. So basically, Friday is death. If somebody dies on Friday, it's supposed to be blessed. Like the death in the month of Ramadan, which is the month of fasting. So that's also considered like this. Virga, basically it's orak. Orak means papers, or the files. So Virgati Mishaf, a page from the Quran. Mishaf or Mushaf is because Quran is venerable, it's a sacred book. So a page from that means a sacred book. Next is Hadaf. Hadaf is basically the aim. The Hadafat, the aim, Asad. The aim, the range is Asa, Asa al Musa, like Musa's stake. It's the popular word used to denote a stake. So, I mean, his aim or his Hadaf is only a throw of a stick, near. So generally this indicates this is used to indicate something, the short-sightedness or short aim or some short-term gains of a particular thing. Next is Gharib. Qarib, it's basically Qarib mean nearness, Badu. That a distance place refer to near as Bedouin because they don't care about the distances or time, so they are nomadic. So this proverb is basically used to indicate something is far, but it's a satirical way of saying that it's the Qarib or Gharib al Badu. For Badu, it's near because they don't care about the distances are traveling. They are alwaysly traveling. In the last century, basically Badus were traveling either to find fodder for their animals, to feed their sheep, to find water. Generally, in the month of November and December, there used to be heavy rains in the Arabian Peninsula, so they follow the path of the water flowing from those rains and to find the best places for next years, because they know that wherever their water is going, there will be a lot of greenery which will be a fodder for their pastures. So basically that's why they used to go places to find water and food for their animal, the camels. Miratil Zahira, at the midday's heat, the midday's donkey. So it's used to indicate for the fierce heat. Next is Hilu al Lisan, the sweet of tongue. Baid al Ihsan, but away or at a distance from al Ihsan. Sweet of tongue, but far distant in beneficence, a hypocrite. So basically someone who just try to make other people happy by their speech, but no action actually, in the no ihsan, and the no good to other people. This proverb is basically used to indicate the bad fate, the bad luck of the people who lose on a particular instant when everybody else is gaining. شرائط الخسران يوم. Yom here is mean when, or on a day. Ruby, so basically when everybody is gaining. Rabah, Arabi mean benefit or profitable in a sense. So Shiratil Khisran Yom Arabi, the purchase of losers on a day when everybody else is gaining. Ill omen people, the bad luck, unlucky people. Next proverb is very interesting. Atiq is the word like in the normal MSA. It's used to indicate the old, very old, the ancient. So Atiq, because kaf becomes a hard G sound. So Atiq as suf, the old silk, or the old woolens. Wala Jadid, that's a standard word, but J is being turned to Y, so Jadid Liberation, the silk. So that means the old suf, the old silk or the woolen are better than the new Jadid new fabrics. So the old tried methods are better than the new ones, or the old friends are better than the new ones. So these are some of the meanings of due to like basically the tested old people things are better than trying the new ones, and in basically the risk of the failure is higher in those type of cases. Next is very interesting. So this is Sakhla. Sakhlatil Fariq. Sakhla is a goat. Kid, basically it's a unique word which is used for the goat, a small young goat or kid goat. Sakhlatil Fariq. Fariq means district, a team. In standard Arabic it's also called team. Ma tahib. Don't love. Illa except this the he goat. Il Garib or Karib, the stranger one. The Garib basically in a sense that it's the stranger, so the away one. So Sakhlatil Fariq Matahib illa Tes al Garib. The goat of the district takes only to the stranger he goat. The riches of Kuwait being squandered on strangers. So this is a big social issue in Kuwait nowadays. Basically, it's a nationalist society. The very close knit Kuwaiti Arab society. So they were complaining recently that their riches are being wasted. Oil riches, because it's an oil-rich country. Their currency is one of the strongest in the world, and they were complaining that their riches are being wasted on the laborers and the other people which are working in Kuwait, because there are a lot of foreign laborers working in Kuwait. But now after 2023, once the Sheikh Mishal became the Amir of the Kuwait, the leader of the Kuwait, he actually made some changes. For example, he suspended the parliament as well. He's going after the critics, and the most importantly, which is related to this proverb, is to reduce that social welfare net, the money which state was spending on its people. It's a very rich, very like in a sense the benevolent, very beneficent to the people, to the Kuwaiti people. So he, after becoming the Amir, Sheikh Mishal, he restricted that net. So the one way they did it, they have stripped the most of the people from their Kuwaiti nationality. I heard 20,000 people, but to some accounts they are saying that 200,000 people, the Kuwaiti citizens, have been stripped of their citizenship. And to make matters worse, because the Kuwait does not allow dual nationality, so most of those people who are stripped of their nationality, they were nationals of other country, and after marrying to the Kuwaiti nationals, mostly the ladies, the women, the girls who married to the Kuwaiti nationals, they got their the Kuwaiti citizenship by denouncing their other citizenship which they had already before being married to the Kuwaiti people. Now they have stripped off, so they are stateless now. They have nowhere to go. But the main motive behind that is other Gulf countries are diversifying their oil economies. So the purpose is to reduce that welfare net only to the actual Kuwaiti people, the moral Kuwaiti-like people, not the people who even are the Kuwaiti citizens according to their definition, but they gain citizenship to the marriage and marriage. So basically, in some other countries, it's also a concern. They don't pass the citizenship to the wife. Wife cannot pass along the citizenship to the kids as well. So these are some of the social backgrounds through which you can understand this proverb that Sakhlat al-Fariq ma tahib illa tesal gharib. The goat of the district takes only to a stranger he goat. Next is Zeb is wolf. Zebin alayha sayab. Theta sound tayab mean dressing or clothing. So Zebin, the wolf on it are clothings or dressings. Wolf in sheep's clothing. So that's what it means. Zeb fil jalib. Jalib is a typical word used for water well dug for storing water before there were the modern pipelines to carry water. So jalib mean well. So the zeb, the wolf, fee in the jalib, the well. The wolf is caught in the water well. Means our plans have succeeded. Like whatever the goal was, it has succeeded when we have captured the zeb in the well, jalib. The other words in the standard Arabic are for bear. A bear that's also used for the well. Ham is are the ham with dad sound. Ham is means sour, anything that's sour. Allah wajud, lemon on your mouth. It's a far-fetched. What are you aiming at? That what you are saying is very far-fetched. It's not close to reality. Then next is sa in an hour. Sa, the giga is used for minute in the Arabic. Sa ligalbik, 1 hour for your heart. We sa and 1 hour lirabbik for your Lord. 1 hour for your heart and 1 hour for your God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's mean that divide your time between the worldly and heavenly concerns. Next are the idioms which consist of the mother, or bu, for father. For example, the Bazia, the mother of Bazia, gossip. Al-Kafa, the mother of Al-Kafa, a woman that used to be employed to comb brides' hair before weddings. A hypocrite. It's used for the hypocrisy. Hamar, mother of donkey. Butamba, a fat one. Next type are those idioms which consist of noun, verb, noun, pattern. Fulus tayyib al-arus. Fulus for money. The money makes marriages. Al-arus. Wajha, his face. Hali Jufai. The face makes up for his ugly nape. Like his good deeds outweighs his bad deeds. This proverb is interesting in a sense that it's the both the face and the nape, the back of the face, are used for this one. That Vajha, Ihali, Kufa basically used for the nape, the back of the face. So basically his good deeds outweigh his bad deeds, or whatever is in his back is being covered by the attractiveness of his face. Next, we are going to discuss proverbs which are using the relative illi, mean who. So this is illi is used for most of the demonstrative, like these, this, that. So in colloquial Arabic, in most of the Arabic colloquial dialects, you will see the word illi to demonstrate who. Illi ma yarif as-sakr, the asagr, the falcon, that who don't know the falcon shabwi, that it's grill it, that who does not know the falcon will grill it. If you don't know the falcon, you grill it. Men scorn what they don't understand. So basically they will either deny it, they will either reject it if they are unable to comprehend it. Illi ma yatuf ma yushuf, beggars must not be choosers, like beggars cannot set the conditions and so on. Ma yarif ku'a, it's basically for the elbow. Mirfik, mirafik is the standard word for the elbow. Min karsua, he who does not distinguish between elbow and his wrist. He is a simpleton. Basically, he cannot tell the difference between mirafik and the masim. So the simple person. Ma yahijju illa gawi or kavi. Only a strong man can go on pilgrimage. The Hajj, the annual Hajj, is the annual pilgrimage which is conducted in the month of Zil Hajj, the 12th month of the Islamic calendar. It's basically 5 days pilgrimage, starting from Mina, staying in tents, going to Arafat on the 9th of the Zil Hajj, and then on the 10th morning before the sunrise, leaving from the Muzdalfa to the Mina again for stoning of the devil, and sacrifice is also part of the day. And then you also go to the Makkah in Masjid al-Haram to perform the Tawaf as well. And then you come back to Mina to spend more days. So these are total 5 days, and it's really a laborious job. Only a strong person can do that. That's why in many Arabic countries, for example in Jordan, they allow their younger sons or someone else to accompany the older people who are going to perform Hajj in Makkah. Next is the perfective verb noun atuha. They gave her riyal, vigalat, and she said awar. The one-eyed, it means. So they basically gave her a man, husband, and she said he was one-eyed. Said of a thankless person, a person who is always in habit of finding faults. Even the valuable things are granted to them, they will still, because they are in habit of finding fault, they will still find something objectionable in that or to complain about. Next is about the kohal. It's something that's placed in the eyes to make it beautiful. Baga, kahliha. She wanted to basically put eyeliner in her eyes instead. Imyaha, basically, but instead he caused her blindness. So that's generally used once there are some undesired, unintended results of something. So in this case, basically eyeliner, instead of making the eyes beautiful, caused the blindness. Next is Atina iya mufassakh akhizu bi haduma. So this is that he gave is to him mufassakh, like in a very bad shape. Ikhidu bi haduma, take it with its clothes. So you gave it to us in a miserable and naked condition, now take him with all his clothes. So it's set of the services rendered free. So basically something was given to you and you have improved it and returned it with all those improvements. Akhaduna bi shirra wa midaf. So this is generally called that he took us, or he won over us, because they had the shirra. It's used for this sail, like the clothing part of the boat, and midaf, like or the wooden part which is used to push the boats, the manual boats. So he defeated us in the race because he used sail and or which we lacked. So because they won because they had all the resources, the shira and midaf. It's said of the people supported by all the requisites of the success. They had all the resources, they were better placed, so they won the race. Bagina ha own, like help. Sar Fir'aun or Pharaoh. We wanted to help him, us, like we Bagaina, we wanted him, like for him to help us, but instead Sar, he became Pharaoh, he became Pharaoh and victimized us. So that's like, it's like you ask somebody to help, but instead of offering the help, they basically wronged you. So this is the proverb used in those type of situations. The next proverb is used to indicate something is infeasible, impossible. So lahajit al-bakar, the cows, if they went on pilgrimage, ala Karun, the Karun ha, Allah basically, Karun mean horns. It's also used for the century, to indicate a century, the 100-year periods. If the cows went on the pilgrimage on their horns, something is impossible. Next is also very interesting. The Iza, the if you call or if you invite, Da'alat al-Badui, if you call the Badu, ala Betik, in your home, Wasi al-Bab, then expand the door, al-Bab door, Wasi expand, li Bair, Bair, Ibel are used for the camels. So if you invite the Bedouin to your house, you would better enlarge, expand your door for his camel. Ill-mannered people will take advantage of your hospitality. Next, in Fuat, ma yanfa il shot. So if something has passed away, there is no benefit in bringing yanfa. What is done cannot be undone. Iza hazar al ma, if the water is present, batalu tayammum. So basically, the batil mean invalidate. Tayammum is a process. Basically, this tayammum is used to offer prayers once the water is not present. So it's a way you basically touch the sand or the soil, and then you clean your hands, and you basically touch your face and your hands up to your elbows with those clean hands. So that means that if the water is present, tayammum is invalidated. If the water is present, the use of the sand is discontinued. The affluence like riches renders unnecessary what was practiced during poverty. I mean that if you have enough, then there is no point in saving. In Lebisat Ilbis Harir, if you want to dress up, then dress up silk. In Asharat Ashir al Amir, and if you want to make relatives or make friends or associate, then associate with the prince. So dress up in silk and associate with the prince. Leave it up, but what has been given to you by Allah. Next, Sidli wa Gatalk. Hold what piece of meat I want you to cut from the slaughter sheep for me, and I will do the same for you. So I will cut the same piece for you. It's said of the mutual exchange of services. Isli the correct Aniya Wanam fil Bariya. That correct your intentions and sleep peacefully in the desert. Improve and correct your intention and sleep without fear in the desert. It's used to preserve a clear conscience. Itimil from the mouth, the feed the mouth. Tistahi the al-ain. If you feed the mouse, the eye will feel shame. So feed the mouth and the eye will be bashful. It's used to indicate give presents to great people, and they will be ashamed not to look upon you with kindness. Itim al-fam testahi al-ain. Al-hag al-iyar, follow the clever, libab bid-dar, to the door of his house. Follow the liar to the house door. When in need of services or services of inferior, you have to put up with inconvenience caused to you by the temporarily associated with them, just to get your purpose. Then Hattal Jarij, put in the traveler's case, it means rubbish. Al-laib vial jahil, yahil. And if you play with the boy or a child, jahil, yakshif shiga, and he will show you his hinder parts. Low people become insolent if you admit them to the familiarity. Next indicates it's a proverb that people don't pay attention to what does not belong to them. Jildin mahub jildik, or ildin mahub ildik. Jild means skin. That's the standard. So jild, the skin which is not yours. Ira ala shok, the thorn. Shajjar, basically shayyar, shajjar, a shajjar, the tree. Shajjar and shayyar. So J, this is very interesting. There are many J's, J sound in this one, the Jeen sound like jild, and then shajjar. So basically the skin which is not yours, scratch it against a thorny tree. Ashok, shajjar. People don't pay attention to what does not belong to them. And take khudma tayassar, take what is easy, take what is obtainable. Leave ma tayassar, and what is difficult to get. So basically it takes what is easily obtainable and leave which is difficult to get. Ma lika illa khasmik laukana avwa. So your nose is part of your yourself, even it's great. So bestow your favors on your kinsmen, though they might not be worthy of them. So this is generally used to indicate the goodness, to offer help in terms of the in person and through your money to your relatives, even they are not good to you. That one is basically the crooked, the bended ones, not good, not straight to you. So it's upon you to help them with your nose, which is used for the relatives here. Next, we are going to discuss some there is some duplications, rhymes. So, daga badaga, one good turns. Dagga badaga, the one good turns deserves another. Sawa sawa in harmony. Ma yafik laha illa lahya. This problem could only be solved by elderly and beard folks. When like this. Yafik mean to open, like to solve, to open this. Lahia mean the beard, folks. Shape wa ape. Now the gray-headed Sheba, like so in this word, shape wa ape. The gray-headed, but the worthy of blame, vicious. Ora wa asaya, one-eyed, but in the like female, but in the high air, but giving herself airs. Was Gawasa Wayab Washa. He plunged deep. Gawas mean those who goes in the Gulf cultures in the last century. People used to dive deep in the sea and bring the pearls. So the Gawas, the diver, went and but brought nothing, like worthless dung. Min tam'a tuba, who is greedy enough, like the tama, the greedy enough to wish for too many pearls in one plung, in one dive, will drown. Like basically there's a systematic way the diver has to come back in a certain time, otherwise there is a certain death in the under the sea. So it was the boats used to go out and the divers were trained that how long they can sustain in the water without an oxygen. There was no oxygen tanks at that time. So that's why it says that if you are greedy and trying to get so many pearls in one dive, then you will ruin yourself. The means of book, the early birds get the fattest worm. And Ba'ir wa Babir, the camels used to eat thorny shrubs, the eating soft green grass, that the camels that send off thankless riches which were obtained, because the people that used to eat the thorny shrubs, the camels that used to be thorny shrubs now eating the green grass. It could be said of the Bedouins as well. This one again rhythmical and rhymes are clumsy. Yaman taib, Yaman shiga, Yaman ala lihiba, like failure, buwa, of lack of progress despite great efforts. And sometimes rhymes are extremely happy, as in Isnain fiha taina wa put mud in your ear and dough in your other. Don't pay attention to what is being said. Next forward said of the bad neighborhood, Hayar wala hal jar. Jar is the neighbor, yar. So I prefer to be a neighbor to a heap of stones than to this neighbor, hal jar. Al-Badwi, Magru, Waliga, Tamir, Matruh, Gal, Vain, Aruh. A miserable Bedouin found a date that had been thrown away, like makruh, like bad. And where should I go, he said, to eat it in safety. So basically, he found the bad one, but he's still worried that somebody is going to snatch it from him. So he's looking for a safe place. Gal, he said, when, where, Aru, where should I go? Tamil is basically the date. And then Yibat, the Gra, Bat, the person, Wansi, Kashaf, But then I brought this person to get abused, the big scabby-headed person. But Kashaf Rasa, that his head Horrani, that his head scared me a lot. So these are some of the Kuwaiti typical societal style proverbs. So we discussed many greetings of the proverbs. We saw that how some of the typical words which are used, for example, sakhla, which is used for the goat, and then some very interesting application of those words in the Kuwaiti style. So I hope these proverbs that we have discussed of the Kuwait in Kuwaiti Arabic dialect are useful to you. Let me know if you have some questions, and then we will come with some more proverbs of the Arabic Peninsula in this Arab 306 class in the next lesson. By then, thank you.